Hey everyone, I just want to come in real quick before the video here today and let you know that it is brought to you by these Patreon supporters right here. These are my top tier supporters that have generously donated their money to help me upgrade this channel with the new camera and new lights and all that. So I just wanted to give them a quick thank you. It means the world to me that you guys are supporting me. So yeah, on with the video. Hey everyone, it's me, Brian with Destructive Media, back with another reaction video for you all today. Today I'm going to be watching a video called This is BTS ARMY, Introduction to BTS Fans by xCeleste. This has been requested a couple times here and there in various videos. A lot of you were saying that I should watch more introduction videos to BTS besides the one that I watched, or two now. I watched This is BTS by xCeleste. And now I'm watching the rise of Bangtan. I've watched 2 episodes now, maybe more. I don't want to give away too much. But I thought, I should watch this now because I've been interacting with the ARMY a lot more across my social medias. My Facebook page and Instagram page and all that stuff has been getting more followers. A lot of them are BTS fans, obviously. So I thought, I should probably watch this video, learn more about the ARMY, more about the people that I'm interacting with across on social media. So I am very excited to watch this. I'm always excited to watch these kind of offshoot videos. I love BTS's music, what I've heard so far. So it's kind of cool to watch like other videos as well, just because these are a little more laid back. Not like it's stressful to do music reactions, because I get to listen to good music and just tell you my thoughts. Not that stressful. But these are cool just because I can like sit back, enjoy, try not to like think too much and like break down things, just get told things. So it's kind of fun just to learn more about BTS, and I am really excited to learn more about the ARMY. So yeah, we're just going to flip on over to my other screen here, and we're going to watch This is BTS ARMY, Introduction to BTS Fans by xCeleste. And like I always say, if you can, pop on a pair of headphones, and yeah, let's watch this video together. All right, well, I got the video pulled up here. Not much more to say besides let's watch This is BTS ARMY by xCeleste. And I will have her channel link down below. Go check her out. Started from the beginning. I believe this is xCeleste.
The BTS ARMY.
BTS ARMY.
Yeah.
BTS ARMY.
BTS ARMY.
BTS ARMY.
Who is the BTS ARMY? ARMY was officially established for BTS on July 9, 2013. The meaning
I didn't know it
of
was
the
like an
military
official
army
thing.
is implied, tying in with the name of BTS, which stands for Bangtan Sonyeondan, or Korean for Bulletproof Boy Scouts. ARMY is an acronym tying in with the name of BTS, which stands for Bangtan Sonyeondan.
Bangtan Sonyeondan. Bangtan Sonyeondan.
Or Korean for Bulletproof Boy Scouts. ARMY is an acronym for Adorable Representative MC for Youth, given to them in hopes that they will raise their voices.
Adorable Representative MC for Youth. ARMY.
MC for Youth, given to them in hopes that they will raise their voices and stand with BTS in support of the underrepresented values they often address in their work.
Cool.
ARMYs in its early conception and demographic spoke for the youth, walking alongside BTS to block out stereotypes, criticisms, and expectations imposed on adolescents, actively working to defend and preserve the value and ideals of today's youth. While what initially draws in new fans may be their talent and their catchy melodies, many grow into dedicated ARMYs.
Yeah. So what got me in was Suga's catchy melody with Juice WRLD. Now here I am, like 8 videos in, watching like a whole bunch of videos about BTS, and from what you guys have been telling me in the comment section from when I just did Rise of Bangtan episode 2, In Korean culture, kids, teens, children are really pushed to succeed in school. They're pushed to be the best, go to the best schools, the top 3 schools. It's rough. It's rough over there on teens and kids. So it's cool that this group came out. Was like, hey, like, we need to fix that. We need to address this. We need to talk about it. So it's cool that like BTS is finally the voice of the youth that they needed. They didn't have, which, I had no idea. I didn't know they were socially conscientious. I'm too stupid to use those big words. I didn't know they were so in tune with like social injustice issues going on. Like, I didn't know that's what their music was about. I know now, since I've done like lyric breakdowns and stuff, I know a lot better what their stuff's about. And I see why people appreciate it so much. But, it's cool that they are the voice of the youth, and not like they didn't pose that on themselves. They're not a record company saying you're the voice of the youth. They just came out and people like them and gave themselves to BTS. We're like, we love your music. We relate to it. You're our voice. And they're like, okay, well, we'll try not to disappoint you. That's got to be a lot of pressure.
Melodies, many grow into...
Not saying like the ARMY puts any pressure on BTS, because they don't. Like, I think the BTS ARMY is probably the most understanding, supportive fan base I've seen. A lot of fan bases I see are in the gaming world or metal world. And gaming world, they're not that supportive. They are here and there. Metal fans are supportive, but they can be judgmental sometimes towards certain directions bands will go if it's too far away from metal. If they go like a poppier version, they will be pretty rude to the artist, but not all the time. But I think BTS fans like are supportive of whatever BTS does, because they just appreciate them, and it's reciprocated back from BTS to their fandom too. So,
to dedicated armies due to BTS's core values, missions, and social messages, which have been magnets for the diversity of the fandom. BTS is adamant on their stances against bullying, abuse, and the current socio-economic norms. They seek to empower youth and women, promoting mental health, self-love, and self-development. They have inspired many fans to better themselves and be active in fighting against social injustices. ARMY started small but passionate, much like BTS. However, one stereotype that incessantly follows the fandom is that of screaming hormonal teenage girls. While amazing young folks are indeed a part of ARMY, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with being a young or passionate person, statistics prove that BTS reaches far beyond its expected demographics. Take a look at this age demographic. 24% are in their 20s, 28% are in their 30s, and 25% are 40 years old and over.
I'm going to wait for her to say more before I say something.
Here's a graph from Reuters, who compiled the web traffic for 2020 Map of the Soul tour tickets. Females ages 25 and up made up 46% of web traffic, while 31% were males. ARMYs hail from different countries.
I'm surprised 40 plus and 50 plus is as low as it is. I don't know how old this video is. I think it's on the older side. 2020, no. But I think I heard that the poll was taken on Twitter and Instagram, not on Facebook, where that age demographic uses Facebook. They don't really use Twitter as much. Depends on where your control is for the poll to get the number. Not saying it's not accurate, but I just feel like the 55 plus is a little higher. I've said that before, but I don't want to repeat myself too much. But I am in the 30 range, but I'm considered a millennial. But yeah, their age range is not just screaming teenage girls. Not even close.
Countries.
And there's nothing wrong with being a screaming teenage girl. If you're excited about something, cool, good for you. At least kids are excited about something, you know?
Backgrounds, ethnicities,
not bummed out.
Ages, creed, and gender. I think it is important to note that there are passionate fans in almost all disciplines and subcultures, most notably in the sports world. I do often
oh my god, people fight each other.
It's acceptable for boys and men to show their undying love and support for something they're fanatic about. Yet,
they live, their whole life revolves around it.
Often belittled for their enthusiasm. To help you visualize,
I think it's, well, probably. I'm not going to, speak on that. I'm a man. But I think it's even more, it's more acceptable for women to even like sports than it is for them to like artists like this. But maybe not, My wife is a big sports fan, and people are always surprised. They're like, oh, you like sports? It's like, oh, that's sexist, She actually got me more into football. Growing up, I watched football, but not really. But then when I got with her, she always watched the Packers growing up. The Green Bay Packers is an American football team. For my international audience, it's an NFL team. And she was really into it. Like, she watched it every Sunday, so she made me watch it every Sunday. And I'd rather play a video game. Now I'd rather watch the games because I'm more into it now. But like, my wife got me more into football. And when I tell some people that, they're like, well, that's surprising. It's like, but I mean, what's wrong with it? Same thing with this. Like, who cares who likes what, there's nothing wrong with anybody being passionate about anything, no matter your age, gender, or what you're passionate about. As long as your passion isn't hurting other people or something, I guess, who cares,
undying love and support for something they're fanatic about. Yet, girls and women are so often belittled for their enthusiasm. To help you visualize, take a look at this graph from Research BTS, showing similarities and differences between sport fans and boy band fans. Also, note that older fans often
the Venn diagram is very close.
Income. That helps them afford the band's merchandise and concert tickets, and creates an advertising market for the products the band promotes to older consumers, including Samsung phones and Hyundai cars. Their dedication, passion, and organization has helped us support BTS through a myriad of paths, enabling BTS and ARMYs to achieve incredible results such as getting BTS's single Dynamite to debut at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and staying in the top spot for 2
without buying the views
weeks.
Or listens.
Only 44
no
songs
ads
in the chart's history have debuted at #1, and only 20 of those songs remained on the top for a second consecutive week.
Yep.
With the success of Dynamite, BTS was recognized by the Recording Academy for their music for the first time, securing them a Grammy nomination for the...
Like, I know awards are nice, but who cares about the Grammys? Like, it's been proven that they're like horrible people that vote. Like, that in America, the people that arrange award shows are usually not good people. Like, it goes to certain kinds of people usually until people say something. So I know why BTS is proud to get a Grammy, and that's amazing. But I feel like it hasn't added to anything for them. They were already amazing. They didn't need a Grammy. The fact that they didn't even have one before that is insulting. I'm just saying, the Grammy should be pretty low on the shelf. Put a different one on top of that Grammy. I'm sure they do.
Best Pop Duo Group Performance.
Put a fan choice
making
above
them
that.
The first Korean pop act to ever be nominated under this category.
That's insulting.
Since then,
there's been a lot of good
BTS
Korean
has achieved
groups.
3 #1 debuts on the Billboard Hot 100, with the most recent one being Life Goes On. Unlike their single Dynamite, which was sung in English, Life Goes On was sung in mostly Korean. The day Dynamite dropped, it had a total of 1,700 spins on the US radio, while Life Goes On only had 6 total spins on US radio. This made debuting Life Goes On at #1 even more impressive, not only because of language, but because radio airplay accounts for a large portion of the Hot 100 scores. With
But why? Nobody listens to radio really. Like internet radio. Yeah. Phone. Like on your phone. But who, not too many people are like turning on their physical car radio and like dialing into a dumb.
The release of Life Goes On and the new album B, BTS topped multiple charts on its release week. Each achievement on this non-exhaustive list is remarkable in its own right. But the true marvel of Life Goes On is this. A largely Korean language song debuted at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100
no bundles,
with
I saw
virtually no radio play, no remixes, and no bundles. The song's stratospheric debut
forgot who was telling me. My aunt, somebody. But like maybe it was Tina, I don't know. It was somebody, or as a comment section. They're saying like a lot of people, they do bundle sales, and that's how they get up onto the top of the Billboard charts. You have to forgive me. I don't remember what it's like. It bundles with other things like posters and merch and stuff. So it drives sales up, which is, you know, it's fine. I get it. You're not selling music, you're selling a brand now. But it's impressive that BTS just has like an album. Like, here's our album. Boom, shoots up. It's pretty cool.
View offers unimpeachable proof of BTS's popularity and the dedication of their fans. Together, they have subverted a Western music industry whose archaic practices are often rooted in racism and xenophobia, and redefined what a Korean pop act can achieve on the US charts.
Like, why do they care about Grammys?
ARMY has also helped BTS set historical records, such as the Beatles' 52-year record, Bee Gees' 42-year record.
That's cool. They did like a Beatles throwback on Colbert. I'm gonna have to watch that now. Probably in my free time, because CBS will block me so fast.
ARMY has also helped BTS set historical records, such as the Beatles' 52-year record, Bee Gees' 42-year record, Michael Jackson's 36-year record, Celine Dion's 24-year record, Adele's 5-year record, and more. BTS has sold out multiple stadiums around the world, including 2 nights at the Wembley Stadium in London, which holds 90,000 people. And
now 4 nights in Las Vegas in April in US. It's that big arena too.
The concert sold out in just 90 minutes, making BTS
in 4 hours
the 12th
too, I think. 2 hours.
To
2 hours.
Sell out the legendary Wembley Stadium.
Crazy.
During
Wembley's
a time
big. That's
when streaming
nuts.
numbers have increased and traditional album sales have decreased, BTS holds the records for the best-selling physical album of the year and the only act to sell over 500,000 copies in the United States. The album Map of the Soul 7 has sold over 4 million copies worldwide.
It's funny.
In 2019, BTS were chosen as endorsement models for Hyundai's Palisade SUV. Hyundai estimated sales to be around 25,000, but had already received 52,000 orders weeks after its announcement, and the numbers kept growing. The demand for the Palisade skyrocketed so rapidly, Hyundai struggled to keep up with demands and was backlogged by 6 to 10 months. In 2020, BTS endorsed luxury massage chair brand Bodyfriend. Their sales increased by 46%.
So BTS must be very careful who they endorse, because, yeah.
From the previous year. In short, ARMY sell out everything the members touch. Unsurprisingly, their purchase power goes beyond BTS merchandise. The fandom once sold out fabric softener and wine. BTS themselves are charitable and are aware of their power and influence. They have been leading by example.
I've heard a lot of this too.
Never
this is
straying far from BTS's actions have also taken to show their...
Whoa, she's going fast here. I thought she was going to go slow.
They have been leading by example. ARMY's
number 1 album in 100 countries on the iTunes. Oh, she's just saying
Never straying far from BTS's actions, have also taken to show their love and support towards all 7 of the members, but also towards each other and the world around us. While they sell out stadiums and set and break records in the music industry, they've also nurtured a strong and loving community. On Twitter, crops of accounts unusual within a music fandom have been cultivated, such as BTS ARMY Medical Union, an account made by pre-med medical students and health professional fans who sought to make learning about medical science fun and accessible. Accounts like BTS ARMY Bar Association, made up of ARMY lawyers who took on the task to educate the fandom about laws and legal systems.
That's cool.
ARMY Academy, account providing free tutoring services and advice for young people who need that type of support. Borahe Entertainment, created for ARMY creative artists and musicians. ARMY Help Center, who seek to provide an open ear for those who might need it for the sake of mental health. They created resources within the fandom to help keep organized and informed. There was even a project called the Purple Ribbon Project to help protect the members from getting mobbed while traveling through airports around the world. The efforts were seen by the band, and one of the members, V, even took pictures with the purple ribbons that were used.
That's cool.
Not only do we help each other, but we also try to help the world around us. One of ARMY's main charity fan bases, One in an Army, created in 2018, is a collective that acts as a guide in global fundraising initiatives for fans to donate directly to charities. To give you an idea,
I think I need new context.
Here's the one.
I feel like I have sand in my eye. Sorry. I want to pay attention, so I have to pause her. Ooh. Okay, let's go back.
2018 is a collective that acts as a guide in global fundraising initiatives for fans to donate directly to charities. To give you an idea, here's the One in an Army's charity summary map from 2019. In 2019, more than 370 plus charity projects were created in different countries under ARMY. In 2020, when BTS's concert was cancelled in South Korea due to COVID-19, fans donated their concert ticket refunds to help with relief and prevention efforts. In June of 2020, moved by BTS's statement and show of support to the Black Lives Matter movement, armies all over the world who had already been donating to BLM causes band together and matched BTS's 1 million donation in just one day.
My aunt told me about
BTS never fails to talk very highly of ARMY, and other artists have also added to the praise.
The BTS ARMY. They're some of the most loyal, positive, and fun fans that you could ever dream of, and I just want to say thank you to all of them. Jimmy Fallon loves you.
The ARMY are great.
They're the most beautiful human beings.
I don't watch
They're
Fallon
so
much.
awesome.
I
Also,
might have
they're
to,
so
though.
poorly represented in culture as these like fangirl crazy, like mindless, and they're the opposite. They're like intelligent, they're funny, they're tasteful, they're charitable. Like they wanted to say thank you to me for something, and they organized something like charitable in my name.
That's awesome.
And they were like, what should we do for Halsey to say thank you? Like, should we stream her song? Should we this? And they're like, nah, she doesn't care about that stuff. Let's donate to a charity in her name. And like organized this whole thing, and then like did this like charitable thing for me. And they were like, this is our way of saying thanks, Halsey. Like, thanks. And I was like,
that's spectacular.
And part of me was like, why isn't everyone's fans doing this? Can you imagine if everyone's fans thanked them by organizing?
That's really cool. Now I'm tearing up a little. That's super cool.
Charity in their name.
Good job, ARMY.
What a better place this world would be.
And I think ARMY is just good to people. They see when it's real, and I've been so grateful that that effort to just be respectful has been taken in such a beautiful way, because I know that
not sure who that person is.
Instances where people haven't been as respectful, which is unfortunate. And, and it's tough to see.
Lots of people are super mean about BTS.
Just be conscious of who you're working with and give love to those who deserve it. But I feel very grateful that they've just opened me with welcome arms.
Wish I knew who that was.
So it's been amazing.
And on top of that, they've developed this global army, this BTS ARMY, that is not just like geeked out fans.
Who's talking right now? I can't even see him. Interesting.
Like BTS donated $1 million to Black Lives Matter, and the Army was like, yo, if they can do it, we can do it. And they came, like fans who were already coming out of the pocket to support artists came out of pocket more to support charity. And this isn't the first time they've done this. This BTS Army charity gives a bunch to philanthropic causes. So as an artist, as a performer, hell man, we have fun, you know, we're doing good stuff. But if we can resonate through the television to you at home, to come out of your pocket to give to a cause, like that's work, man. That's work and that's purpose and that's changing the world. Like, that's impressive. That is impressive.
That's funny.
방탄팬이나 아미들이 라디오에 노래 좀 틀어달라라고 요청했을 때 오케이, 절대로 그러지 않았습니다. 라고 하는 그 무시와 핍박을 정말 셀 수 없이 당해야만 했었죠. 그런데 팬들은 절대로 거기에 지지 않았습니다. 어떤 무시와 편견이 닥치더라도 끝까지. 왜? 이들의 음악은 정말 훌륭하기 때문에 사람들을 변화시킬 수 있는 힘이 있기 때문에 널리 전파해야만 한다라는 뭔가 역사적 사명 같은 걸 가지고 있었던 거예요.
I hope that this video has given you valuable insight that ARMY's value positivity and kindness.
Did you all trick me into listening to BTS? Just kidding. Thank you if you did. It's been amazing.
사람들을 변화시킬 수 있는 힘이 있기 때문에 널리 전파해야만 한다라는 뭔가 역사적 사명 같은 걸 가지고 있었던 거예요.
I hope that this video has given you valuable insight that ARMY's value positivity
I need to know
and
this
kindness while actively fighting against prejudice, just as BTS does. So despite constant pushback from the music industry, the media, and other fandoms, often being discredited, bullied, and stereotyped, BTS and ARMY continue to lift each other up. To learn more about BTS, their personalities, and more, please refer to these websites, apps, and ARMY accounts to stay tuned. If you'd like to learn more about them through my videos, check out This is BTS, BTS's contribution to music, and BTS Hardships. The Purple
BTS
Hub is
Hardships.
also
I'm gonna watch
still
that
working
soon.
on future projects,
Or maybe I
such
already
as their
have.
website and more informational videos. Stay tuned.
Well, that was a really good video, once again, by xCeleste. She did an amazing job putting that all together. Had a lot of good clips, a lot of good information. Her narration was very good. She makes really cool videos. I really like her channel. Good job. You'll never see my reaction. But yeah, that was super informative. You know, got to me a little bit. My eyes got a little red, but part of it was dry context. No, I mean, I kind of know how supportive the BTS Army is. You know, you guys have obviously, you all know you've blown up this channel. Before I did BTS reactions, you know, I had decent subs and stuff and views. I was not ashamed of it, but it was much lower. So I know how supportive Army can be. I do know some of the hardships that Army goes through just being a BTS fan, just from hearing some of the stuff, some of the comments, some of the things people have told me. I don't know at all. I am going to watch BTS Hardships pretty soon to know what BTS has gone through. That's gonna, be up maybe before this video, after this video. I record things in weird ways. But yeah, I've kind of encountered it myself, I guess. I don't want to get too personal or give away too much, but I've recently gone back to work and back into the normal world. And, people ask like, oh, how is your gaming channel going? And I'm like, oh, the gaming channel's, doing okay, but I've been doing some music reactions. And they're like, oh, yeah, cool. Then they're like, what are you doing? And I tell them BTS. And they're like, oh, like that boy band? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, they're actually not like a boy band. They're like this Korean band that does like pop and hip hop and rap and a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm like, and they sing about really cool stuff. And they're like, okay, you say so. Like, not like they're like horrible, not like they're horribly mean or anything. Like, they're not mean people. It's just, I think it surprises people. They're like, because people at work know me as somebody that listens to metal. I listen to Tool. I listen to Korn and Mudvayne and, you know, Dry Kill Logic and Deftones and, you know, the typical metal stuff. And then I'm like, oh, I'm listening to BTS on YouTube. And they're like, why? It's like, well, I just found them through Juice World and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, I get the hesitation, like when what BTS fans can run into. My family's super supportive about it. My wife thinks it's cool. My kids think it's really cool. My aunt is a BTS fan herself. My cousins are all cool about it. So it's pretty sad that a lot of ARMY doesn't have that. They have family that's like, why would you be listening to boy bands, especially at your age or whatever, you know, that's for young girls, or maybe you're not the right gender. People think that you should be listening to BTS, which is ridiculous. It doesn't matter. No music is blocked off to gender. If you identify as whatever and you want to listen to whatever, then listen to whatever. Who cares? You know, why would anybody care? But you know, every fandom has it. BTS more than others, though, from what I've seen, for sure. I know when I did my Juice WRLD video, I didn't really get a lot of negative comments, but there were some like, wow, like you guys are really obsessing over BTS. Why? You know, when I did my BTS Juice WRLD, it was my Suga one, I believe, my first one. People were like, wow, you know, you like his part wasn't that good. It's like, well, like you don't have to say anything. The golden rule. I have it in my chat rules. You know, like, if you don't have anything nice to say, maybe don't say anything. Challenge the idea, not the person. It's okay to not agree. It's okay to have a healthy argument, but it's not okay to attack people just for an opinion, because it's just that, an opinion. You have a right to have it. And that's what musical taste is. It's all opinion. It's just what you like. And other people don't have to like it for you to still like it. And they don't have to like it, which is fine. Like, you know, most people know that, but what people don't understand is like, they think it's not okay for you to still like it, even if they don't like it. It's like, well, I don't care. You don't like it, you know? So, you know, that's really unfortunate that there is a lot of that, especially with, you know, the xenophobia and stuff about them being Korean and stuff. You know, I know the whole thing about that. Yeah, you know, I try to stay away from that chatter online when I see it, just the ridiculous things people say about BTS. I'm probably going to cut out some of this stuff because I don't even want to have it in the video, just because you all know, you all read it, you all see it. Sad, but like xCeleste said, luckily BTS, luckily ARMY, all bands together, we have each other's back. It doesn't matter, you know, people can hate, it doesn't matter. The music's still good. It's still going to change them if they listen to it. You just got to give it a chance. And if you don't like it, that's okay. No big deal. We can still like it. So, yeah, you know, I could probably keep talking and talking for hours on this, you know, to hit on everything that I saw in the video. A lot of stuff I didn't quite know was like, I guess, the charitable stuff. I knew some of it, but I was amazed by how much of it there was. I mean, holy crap, that was a lot. And then just for doing that for Halsey to like put charity in her name and donate money, and it's like, that's so cool. Like, that's something that she's going to remember rather than just streaming her song, like, you know, like ARMY said. And I wish I would have known that next person too, who they were and what ARMY did for them. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed this video. If you guys want me to watch any other videos by xCeleste, please put the link down below in the comments. I will get added to the growing and growing BTS link video list that's being compiled. But if you also want to just comment down below, you know, what BTS means to you, how you found BTS, if you remember your first BTS song you ever heard that kind of turned you on to BTS, and you're like, oh, I want to hear more from these people, please leave that comment down below. I love reading those comments of like people's journey to BTS and how BTS has helped them. Yeah, until next time, just take care of yourself, take care of others, and take it easy.